2014 Rumi Immersion was a tremendous experience of spirituality infusing social activism and social activism infusing spiritual practice.
2014 Rumi Immersion was incredible.
It was immersion to Istanbul as well as Konya and a few other places. A pilgrimage basically surrounded by Mevlana, Rumi Mevlana from Turkey. It's a pilgrimage. It was a wonderful pilgrimage into the culture of Islam and the country of Turkey.
It was beyond what I could have expected. It was full of joy and gratitude and greater depths of love and also challenge and intensity and real heart-opening growth. Because we're so incredibly full, we did so many different things. But there are a couple of things that stand out to me.
One is zikrs for me. The zikrs that we had, not just in Konya, but spare the moment on the bus rides, the zikrs we've had leaving tombstones, the zikrs we had, and chantings as well. We had at the airports, different places. That was memorable for me because it holds a space for all of us to be it one. Zikr is about being unity, being one.
We practice in Konya of zikr, the process of worship, which is a remembering the divine, remembering the holy. That was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before, and that was really quite transformative and powerful. And to be in a space that was so energetically powerful, with so many other dervishes, pilgrims, all in the same space, worshiping and praying together was really, really quite a powerful experience.
Point in time for us to be able to hold each other's hand and be connected without knowing each other's background or knowing each other for a long period of time. We felt like we'd known each other forever because we were connected.
The students made a Black Lives Matter banner that we carried with us everywhere. It was always in the room where we had our large Sufi ceremonies where there were hundreds of people gathering every night. We marched through the streets of the city where Rumi's mother is buried and where Yunus Emre, one of the greatest Turkish poets and Sufi teachers, is buried. We marched from his burial site back to our bus, doing a Sufi chant, and then we just switched right into Black Lives Matter chant to the same melody. And it was a very powerful experience walking in this great line of people in this great area of holiness and being this very vocal presence for radical social justice and equality for all. The memorable thing was this group of pilgrims. I mean, that was really for me their gratitude, their openness, their ease, their devotion, their devotional spirit, their enthusiasm just made this really extraordinary.
The opportunity to spend such a concentrated amount of time with Ibrahim Baba, to learn from him and all of the other ritual artists, and Catherine, Isa, Taya, Alper, Haroon, and Dhruv, and Selçuk, to be with all of them, as well as with all the other pilgrims, really moving towards the cave of the heart, towards cultivating greater depths of passionate love for the world, was a very special experience.
I think what changed for me was having people who had a deep sense of both worlds in which I lived. And it allowed me to enter more fully into my sense of self, my sense of service, my sense of being a radical spiritual archivist, and the value of that in the world. I think that's what really, it gave me a deeper opening gave me a deeper opening and a lot of love.
I went with the intention of surrendering and trying to be open and present with whatever may come, and go with a willingness to be changed.
Changed me in a way in which that I see myself returning to different places and going on longer pilgrimage, if possible, if God willing, inshallah. To be open, always to be open to learning more from other people. So the change, I believe, is allowing myself to be vulnerable, transparent, and being open to receiving information from different communities that I've never encountered before.
It was a powerful experience, and it, like I said, cracked my heart open in ways that I couldn't have anticipated, and the effects of that I think I will continue to feel for the rest of my life.